Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you a yummy lasagna recipe that is simple yet delicious. Here are some ingredients and items that you'll need. First, you're going to need uncooked lasagna noodles. Then you're going to need your meat of choice. I used ground turkey, but you can use ground beef or ground pork, which I know most people use in their lasagna. However, if you, like me, use ground turkey, it is recommended that you season it a little more than you would have if you used the other two types of meat, because ground turkey is usually very dry and it doesn't really have a flavor on its own. Next, which is optional, you can have a choice of peppers and onions, and I chose to have a mixture between bell peppers and sweet peppers, and then I used white onions. Now you'll need also some seasoning for both the meat and the ricotta cheese. You'll need mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, and your choice of sauce. And I personally use the Ragu chunky roasted garlic sauce, but it can be any type of sauce that you usually like. So some tools you'll need is a baking pan to put the lasagna in, so it has to be wide enough to fit the lasagna in, a knife and cutting board, 2 mixing bowls, one for the meat and one for the ricotta cheese. You'll need enough aluminum foil to cover the baking pan, a saute pan, a pot big enough to boil the lasagna without breaking it, and spoons to mix with. First, I chopped up some red, orange, yellow, and green bell peppers, and then I proceeded to chop up some red, orange, and yellow sweet peppers. And once again, the peppers are optional, however, they really give the lasagna the little kick, the little bite needed, and mixing them together, it just takes it to a whole other level. Next, I chopped up about half a cup of white onion, which is about half of the onion. Next, I seasoned my meat with salt, black pepper, garlic paste, paprika, cayenne pepper, parsley flakes, onion powder, garlic powder, and green paste. The green paste is called epis, and it's a Haitian mixture of spices. And the reason why this is an intermediate lasagna recipe is because the type of seasoning you use is really based on your taste, and you have to develop a sense of how to season meat on your own. For the ricotta cheese, I seasoned it with Parmesan cheese, black pepper, a small amount of adobo, or you can just use regular sea salt, some parsley flakes, onion powder, and garlic powder. Next, I boiled the lasagna, and remember, you want a pot large enough so that the lasagna could fit in. And I cooked it until it was a little bit harder than al dente, and then I drained it and drizzled it with some olive oil so that the noodles wouldn't stick together. Next, I cooked the meat on medium-high heat, and once it was done, I added the chopped up peppers and onions, and then I cooked them together until it was nice and brown. Then I added the sauce, which once again, I used the Ragu chunky roasted garlic sauce, and you can just use any type of sauce, and then I simmered it until the sauce was thoroughly warmed up. Then I chopped up some Galbani whole milk mozzarella cheese, which I'm going to be using in the different layers of lasagna. To begin with, I coated the bottom of the pan with the meat sauce, and then I began my layers. To begin the layers, I put down 3 lasagna noodles, and then I covered it with some more sauce, plopped down 4 dollops, I guess you can say, of ricotta cheese, and then I covered the rest of the space with mozzarella cheese so that it would be nice and cheesy. And then I repeated that process of pasta, meat, ricotta cheese, and mozzarella cheese for the next layer. And then for the very top, I did the rest of the meat sauce and the rest of the mozzarella cheese. Once I was done, I covered the lasagna with aluminum foil and placed it in the oven for 20 minutes at 425. Then I uncovered it and sprinkled some Parmesan cheese all over the top and placed it back in the oven uncovered for 10 minutes at 450 degrees. It was nice and golden brown by the time I took it out the oven, and I let it cool for at least 30 minutes before serving.
Someone put the flares up, got me in a race. So, guess I better stay.
So cheesy. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys try out this recipe because it really is amazing. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to share your own special recipe, please leave it down below in the comment section. Also, if you want me to do a live action video of me actually doing the recipe, as in you can see my face, you can see me cutting up everything, mixing everything, please give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for my channel. You never know what I'll post next.